Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, man. And today we finna go over this trade recap. You already know what's going on. It's December 22nd. It is the week of Christmas. I'm not trading Christmas Eve or Christmas. But we did trade today. We're gonna trade tomorrow. Probably won't trade Friday either, but we're gonna see. Alright, so going in today, we're gonna get straight into it, man. Going into today, I was bearish. Let's go ahead and go to the hourly. We took one trade today, and we out of there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, today we had this opening gap coming into the market. I saw this opening gap, so I was already kind of bearish. After we done swept major liquidity from the 15th, we did that last week. So I already knew we wanted to start moving downwards. Like I said, same thing with the 4 hour. We came, rebalanced, took all this liquidity. So what do we have to do? We have to rebalance if we want to move higher. In the higher time frames, I am more bullish long term, but it looks like we're headed back to all-time highs on the daily and 4 hour and all that good stuff. But like I said, what do we have to do if we want to go higher? We have to rebalance. So I was obviously targeting these opening gaps. It is Monday. We had no news today. Usually no news Monday be kind of iffy, but it wasn't that bad, man. Today it gave us a good entry, so we took it. So going into the market, like I said, 9:30 open. What did we do? All we did, we just dumped lower and we swept out London lows straight off the muscle. As soon as we opened up, we went straight down to London lows. We swept that. Now, we did put in an SMT after sweeping those lows here, and we still have it in right now as we speak. But like I said, I was bearish, and after a big drop like that, I'm still gonna not trade against the trend and what I believe. We dropped 123 points. So what am I looking for? After we get that sweep, I'm obviously looking for a retracement on the 5 minute. We got a nice 5 minute gap here on ES as well. If y'all aren't trading NQ and ES together, at least looking at them, you're missing out on a lot of information on ES, like with SMTs and things like that, because ES and NQ is literally the exact same thing, just different companies. If y'all know what S&P is, you know what NQ is. All right. So like I said, coming into this, we got the sweep. We put in that SMT. Wasn't really caring about the SMT. What did we do? We came back and we rebalanced into this 5 minute area, which that's what I wanted to do. Now, I've been saying this, my strategy, I do not trade into the gaps. There's plenty of times where I trade into a gap and it just rips straight through, and you really can't do nothing about it because you're entering into a gap. I like to see displacement and a continuation outside of the gap. So after we get the fair value gap fill, I want to see displacement lower. Like I said, I'm already bearish, so I'm targeting that opening gap. So we get the 5 minute fill, and then now we're getting displacement lower. Now you could have entered here, but we put in a 1 minute gap, so I want to see that get traded back into. Now on NQ we did not, but this is why I said you should be trading ES as well, or at least just looking at it. It just gives you another confirmation on top of your strategy if you're trading NQ or futures or whatever the fuck you're doing. But like I said, we traded into the gap on ES and we displaced lower. So like I said, I do not trade into the gaps. We tapped into the gap and we displaced lower. So what did I do? We enter. Now we enter, stops out of the way, high of this. Now if we come back up and we inverse right back through the 5 minute inversion, 5 minute gap, then we would have just took our L, and we're okay with that. We get our setup, we're gonna take it, and whatever happens, happens. So what do? We enter, break even at this low. TP, what do we target? Opening gap. Easy day, man. All about patience today. I'm not gonna lie, I was having a little FOMO while I was in this trade. Like I said, we almost came once I got hit at break even. I went and trade went to break even. Now I went break even. Now we almost came and it edged my stop. But we follow our rules, man, and it just went to TP. This is pretty easy. Easy day. Now, like I said, the rest of this week though, Tuesday we are gonna trade. We got news tomorrow. It's just prelims, consumer confidence, all that good stuff. It's not major news tomorrow, so that's not bad. But like I said, it is coming down to Q4. It is the end of Q4. So I also took this on the Apex accounts that I showed y'all. Same exact trade as y'all can see. You know, enter here, exit. Same exact trade on the evals, on the Apex. But like I said, on the Top Step lives, we did have a W day. But today, I just want to talk about confidence into your in your trading system, because like I said, everybody can call out a trade, everybody can do that, but it's like, what are you doing whenever the market is showing you a system that isn't yours, or you lose on your system? You have to continue to have confidence. Don't go and change your system because you take one L. But yeah, today gonna be a quick vid. I gotta get ready for work, so y'all already know how that go, man. Appreciate y'all watching. If y'all want to keep up with my trades on a daily, I post my trades every single day on my IG at RyanDakar_. So go ahead and follow that. If y'all like this video, go ahead, like, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow, man, on the next trade recap. You dig what I'm saying? We in this bit, yeah.